From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
Hey folks, good evening. Relatively cool today, that much is for sure. In fact, we're kind of downright cold in spots, especially with that wind whipping out of the west and northwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour. Here's a 4-cam view across the area. You can see some showers lingering in isolated spots across the area. But for the most part, we're generally speaking kind of dry. We're really scattered with that rain activity. And some of that rain is actually falling as graupel, which is actually a wintry type of precipitation because we're in the cold core sector of this system. Of course, the big mass of severe weather, that's pushing off to the east. If I step off here, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. And of course, we had some locally intense weather there. Just yesterday, we had an EF0 in Limestone County and an EF1 north of Leeton in Colbert County. So we definitely got quite the brunt of severe weather yesterday, but big time changes over the next couple of days here with that wintry type weather sticking around, in terms of temperatures especially. So here's your temperature forecast for your evening over the next several hours. Staying mostly dry again, but pretty cloudy as we continue to get that moisture wrapping around here. 40s for the next several hours, and we're going to end up in the 30s when all is said and done with it as we head through tonight and into the early hours of tomorrow morning. There are those kind of scattered showers across the area. Futurecast is handling that pretty well, also handling that wind. Check it out there at the west, 15 to 20 miles an hour. It's going to keep up that way, I think is the best way to put it here as we head through tonight. And speaking of tonight and tomorrow morning, there are those 30s widespread across the area. I'll discuss that more in just a few moments, but I think the big story for tomorrow is those temperatures slowly starting to recover compared to today. We'll be in the 50s widespread across the area. Of course, the further south you go, the warmer you get, but still don't think it's going to be necessarily warm, but it definitely won't be in the 40s. That much is for sure. Mostly cloudy across the area by the evening. Wind sticking out of the west-northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, so still going to be breezy for tomorrow. We start to improve, though, as we head towards the end of the week. This high-pressure system right here really helps us out, does us some favors Friday, Saturday. So I think Friday and Saturday, pretty good, I would say. Not too bad conditions there. I think we're going to get back into spring-like weather there soon. And then Sunday, Monday, and beyond, this system starts inching in, showers possible by Sunday, and then this kind of builds on itself, and we have some active weather in the extended term to look forward to. I'll discuss that more here in just a second. Here's your hometown forecast for tonight. I think a lot of us are going to stay above freezing. I do think maybe some frost is possible in some of these cooler spots. You see some 33s mixed in the batch there. Give it 1 to 2 degrees of wiggle room. You could easily see freezing, but I think most of us in southern middle Tennessee and especially North Alabama, we're probably going to stay kind of in the mid to upper 30s across the area and dry for tonight and into tomorrow morning. Weather where you live forecast paints a pretty nice picture too. Like I said, the further south you go, the warmer you're going to be, but we're still going to be in the upper 50s there at best. Most of us, especially Middle Tennessee, probably going to be there in the lower to mid 50s across the area. Feels like temperatures in the 40s because of that wind sharply out of the west-northwest. And again, as mentioned, Friday and Saturday, so as we head over the next couple of days, starting to improve just a little bit. Notice those 60s returning by the weekend. And also rain towards Sunday. Now, I'll tell you what, we warm up back to spring-like temperatures where we should be for April, but we're also getting into this more active pattern. We're probably going to have a damp solar eclipse. I really don't think it's going to be the best viewing conditions. Looks like we start to get into this more active pattern from Sunday and beyond. Indications of some heavier rainfall towards Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe some thunderstorms with that as well. Of course, models, well, they can and they will change this far out, but it looks like after Saturday or so, we're getting back into this more active pattern and more spring-like pattern across the Tennessee Valley. Thanks for joining me here at this forecast update. I'll be back with you at 9 for a final look at your forecast. Fresh from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. I'll speak to you then.